Hello, it's Janine again, back with more information about the void of course moon, and my apologies because I missed yesterday. I should have been on the ball. I should have had my recording equipment at home. Didn't, forgot to bring it with me. Got to get used to this new routine. And so yesterday at 3:19 a.m. we went into a void of course moon. It only lasted until 3:55 a.m. and then we landed in a Scorpio moon. Now the Scorpio moon is going to go until tomorrow morning at 9:20 a.m. Now this is the most intense moon. We feel everything to the nth degree. Passion, joy, jealousy, betrayal, love, and desire can take center stage as our emotions deepen to the point of possible obsession. Be careful of being secretive, suspicious, or brooding over an offense that wasn't intended. It's a great time to investigate a mystery, to do research, and to allow ourselves to become intimate with someone we love. Now, this is a great period of time for Scorpios because it's just more of their regular life and they are in high energy. But for the poor folks that are Taurus, they're in low energy during this time, and so it is a bit more of a struggle when the emotions are just raging through us. And so finally it will end at 9:20 tomorrow morning. It is only a 39-minute void of course moon, ending at 9:59 a.m. Then we get into the Sagittarius moon, which is the most optimistic moon, and we need that after the Scorpio moon. And so we're more likely to just shrug things off, let things go, just laugh about it. It's a great time to take off for an adventure or take a seminar on a topic that we've always been interested in. It's also a great time to spend time outdoors, be spontaneous, and laugh loudly. Just watch out for a tendency toward excess, waste, and overdoing. Now, tomorrow also begins a Neptune retrograde, just what we need on top of the Saturn retrograde. Now, the retrograde begins tomorrow. It doesn't end until December 6th. Now, when Neptune is direct, it helps us to hide anxiety and the harsh realities in our life so that we don't face them. We can hide behind Neptune. Now, when it enters its retrograde, Neptune loses its strength and its power to create illusion for us. And so we no longer have a place to hide from the pain or the harshness that reality can throw our way. And hopefully later today I'll be able to upload a video offering suggestions for each sign on how to navigate through the 2023 Neptune retrograde. For sure I will get it done as soon as possible, but keep in mind I do have a rock shop to run here and customers that come in. So, it is definitely a time of increased clarity for all of us. Doesn't matter what sign. And so this makes us see things for what they really are. Whether we would like to see them that way or not, we're going to see them that way. Now, with both Neptune and Saturn being in Pisces during their retrogrades, it doesn't leave us with a whole lot of choice but to get serious about our boundaries and our goals. We no longer have any illusion to hide behind. So I will add more to that in the next day or so. I want to get a little bit ahead because it is a holiday weekend. And so the Sagittarius moon will end at 8:33 a.m. on Sunday. And then we will be in the void of course until 12:20 p.m. And then we will be in Capricorn. Now, Capricorn is the most organized, practical, and businesslike. Great way to start a holiday weekend, right? And during this moon, we tend to be dutiful, cautious, and pessimistic. Another great thing for a holiday weekend. We'd prefer to work rather than play. Well, maybe you'll get some things done at the cabin. Our future goal becomes all important. We tend to family business, we act responsibly, and take charge of our life. We might organize parts of our life that have become scattered or disrupted. And now it's the time to set down rules and guidelines. So this one actually does work pretty well with the Saturn retrograde. It's also a time to sit patiently, listen, and learn. Watch out for acting way too businesslike at the expense of other people's emotions, because for sure this is a holiday weekend, and so we don't want to get too pushy or make people work on their holiday. And so keep that in mind. Now, our next void of course moon doesn't come until Tuesday, and so we will be in the Capricorn retrograde until Tuesday morning at 11:45 a.m. when we will go into a void of course moon. At 12:30, just 45 minutes later, we will be in an Aquarius moon. Now, I love the Aquarius moon because I'm Aquarius. It gives me high energy and I get a lot done. But it is the rebel moon, and it will bring out the rebel in all of us. Now, that's maybe not a great thing on the 4th of July. We will have to see what happens. But we are prone to extremes and abrupt reactions. We are ready to break out of our rut, to try something different, to make sure that everyone sees us for the unique individuals that we are. Personal freedom and individuality are extremely important during an Aquarius moon. Our schedule may become topsy-turvy and our causes become urgent. Now, there is caution in becoming fanatical, acting deliberately rebellious without reason, or breaking tradition just for the sake of it. So, try to stay a little bit calmer on Tuesday. I don't think that the Aquarius moon is really going to help that day. But if we know what's coming, we can be prepared. Now, we will stay in the Aquarius moon until Thursday morning at 8:42, when we will go into another void of course moon. That one will last until 12:33 p.m., and then we will be in the Pisces moon. Now, the Pisces moon is just what we need after a crazy 4th of July. It will make us crave sleep, meditation, prayer, possibly drugs or alcohol, whatever induces a trance-like state that will allow us to escape from the harshness of reality, which is what the Neptune moon just threw at us. All right, so we are very susceptible to emotional assaults of any kind because we're kind of feeling fuzzy, maybe a little dreamy, but we are very impressionable. We are at our most spiritual, and our boundaries are at their very weakest. We are more compassionate, intuitive, and sensitive to those less fortunate than ourselves. It's a good time to attend a spiritual group or a religious gathering. And so that takes you on past the 4th of July week, and the next void of course isn't until Saturday the 8th. And then that will be an Aries moon that we land in afterwards. But I will be back before then to let you know what's coming so that you can be prepared. If you like the content and would like to see it continue, please subscribe, like, and share if you have friends that would also like this content. And of course, I can also be found on Facebook at the Rock Shop 8, where I do live shows every Friday night at 6:30, and eventually I hope to be doing these live shows here on YouTube. For the time being, I'm going to be doing short shows that are videotaped, and I'm hoping to get one posted in the next day or two. And these will be items that are actually beautiful pieces of stone, rock, crystal, mineral, sometimes fossils, and they are all for sale. and they will be available for 48 to 72 hours depending upon when I get them posted. Anyway, I'm wishing you a beautiful day, a wonderful holiday weekend. Please be safe, take care, and be kind to each other. Thanks so much for listening. Bye-bye now.